Oh, the bunny tried to escape. Luckily, I moved just in time because she got me. And this actually really hurt. But, and that's like a BB thing. But this cute little fluff over here really bit the Jesus out of me. And just a tiny little chomp, too. She was mad. Hi, guys. So it is Thursday, the end of the week. What my students are working on today is all their thumbnail sketches to be able to start working on their projects. And so that's what they're working on. It is 9:56, so it is my in-between break. I'm gonna finish up and do some dishes. I'm gonna go upstairs and do what I need to do upstairs to kind of clean around. I'm supposed to have drawing today, but I don't know what's going on with drawing. I emailed my professors and they haven't said anything to me. And all of these are like so I'm like trying to kind of like go over all the all over the stuff that I have. My drawing professor hasn't messaged me back, so I have no idea what's for homework, so I gotta re-email and be like, hey, so can I please get an update, because I'm really confused. But yeah, so it was a really good day yesterday. I was so confused because I thought I was supposed to be in painting 2 because I signed up for painting 2, and then it said painting 1, and I was so confused. And when I talked to my professor yesterday, I spent all that time in Zoom for nothing because my professor is talking from like 2:30 till 5, and then we talked for another hour till 6 because we were trying to get over the stuff that I needed. And then he was like, yeah, you were in my roster. And I was like, yeah, I thought I signed up for painting 2, but it said painting 1. And then he was like, oh, no, that just means you're in painting 2. That makes so much sense now. And I was like, oh. So everything that I thought I had to do for painting class is totally different. It's a little bit more scarier because all like the days that they're working is my work days. So those are going to be the days, and I don't get to see my class until March because they combined painting 1 and painting 2 into 1 because there's not enough students in painting 2. It's just me and one other person. And so we have more work days and more independent things that we do, because like if we were in class, we would do our own things anyways. So our first task is to do 25 paintings by March, which isn't that bad, actually. I thought that was like, I was like, really? Like, that's a long time to do all those paintings. And it's not that big, like 18 by 24 there. 8 by 10 and smaller, which is really easy. And so I'm looking at reference images. There's a couple other paintings that I do want to finish, but they're bigger, I think. So I don't know. I might just cut them in and do them anyways, and then just be like, hey, I know this is like a little bit adventurous, but I really wanted to do these, and I'm pretty sure he won't mind. So I think I want to finish my Sam and Athena dog painting that I've been planning to work on. So that's something that can get done. Excuse me. And for me to be a lot more adventurous with and just kind of deal with a whole bunch of stuff. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. And I have a whole bunch of smaller canvases that I know would be really good to use. So I have a whole bunch of different stuff that I can use and utilize, and even my like magnets that I've been painting, which I'll kind of show you my stuff that I've been working on, which has been super fun. And yeah, it's kind of weird starting this semester, and I wish we were kind of in person because then I would have been able to make my own canvases with materials at school and stuff like that. But it's not that big of a deal. I can always get what I need from somewhere, and do all that fun jazz. So I'm so tired. I had coffee, and for breakfast I made avocado toast with a little bit of salt and had a little bit of yogurt. I didn't like the yogurt. I don't know why. I usually love yogurt, but I was just like, ugh. It just did not taste good. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing for right now, and hopefully I can update you later. Bye. Hi guys, so I just finished my figure drawing class. We just kind of worked on some gestures, which was interesting. I'm not used to doing gesture, so we kind of like practiced generic things, and then we went in with actual like figure gestures. I don't like these because they're really messy, but I also was at like a really weird angle here where I was sitting on here and trying to do it on my my lap, which is probably why it was a lot messier than I would have liked it to be. So that's just gonna have to be a me thing, to where I'm like, oh, okay, try to do things a little bit differently. So yeah, so I've worked on that a little bit, and the assignment I'm gonna check in like 10 minutes because we have to do at least 5 images trying to get the gestures and try to get it, oh, excuse me, as proportionate as possible. So that was a crazy thing. Yeah, it was crazy, and I'm a little nervous because I've never really like, I do figure drawing like as practice, but I never actually sit down and actually do a lot of figures and stuff like that. So I know that this is gonna be a weird process for me. But you know what? It's better than sitting in front of naked people right now. I don't know how I'd feel about that. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of pull together. I need to do a painting for my painting class. I have to do 25 paintings by March, the end of March, which isn't that bad. It's actually like really easy. It's just super, it's just like, oh, trying to like time manage. So I'm trying to do generally like a painting or two a day, and luckily it's 8 by 10 or smaller, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't know why, but it's basically going to be kind of like learning how to find like our like artistic style, and it doesn't have to be anything in particular. So I kind of want to do like, you know, studies like cat studies, because I'm really into animal portraiture right now. So trying to like go in with the textures and also play around with some more oil paint and stuff. And then I also kind of want to do a couple of landscapes, and I want to do like some still lives. I'm thinking like my teacups and stuff like that. Just something simple, nothing too crazy or bold, at least not in my terms of crazy and bold. I don't know though, because I've always like get very high expectations of myself in class, especially because you know, my teacher, like, I'm in painting 2 and there's only 2 of us in painting 2 and the rest are painting 1 people. And so to me, I'm like, so now I have to like push myself past my limits and do some crazy cool work and impressive work that I don't normally get to do and stuff like that. So it's kind of really scary, and I don't know. And you know, it's just really, it's a really scary thing for me, because I'm like, I have to like make it look really good and make it count, and especially because all the requirements for people who are taking painting 1 is a lot compared to like my other professor that I had. There's more expectations from this teacher, and it's kind of intimidating a little bit. But it's a good intimidation because it's pushing me to be the best artist I can be. But it's still a little scary. Uh, anyway, so I'm gonna clean up a couple things and do a couple things real quick, and then ew, I got like hair in my mouth. Blech. And kind of like get all of that stuff done. I want to like organize a little bit better in here and do some different things, and yeah, kind of get into my day. So the day's still young. It's 3:50. I might go to the bank later, I don't know yet, but I'm getting another tattoo tomorrow. It's something that I think I've been planning this for like a week or two, so it's really good, but it's something I've been planning for a while, something that will kind of keep me growing and also keep me passionate about the things that I love. So I'm just really excited, and I know that, you know, like it may seem like I'm trying to be overly preppy, but that's not really like what it is. A lot of emotions are kind of going through my head, and there's like a lot of frustration, you know, to where I'm like, I feel like I have to do things, or, you know, it's just this whole thing, and it's a little scary. I get a little scared of everything that's going on, and, you know, I'm trying to keep myself busy with my classes and keep it that way, and it's just been really hard, I think, mentally, physically, and I've been a little scared, you know. I don't know what to expect from anything. I don't know what's kind of going on sometimes, and you know, I do feel like I've kind of been like thrown into the wagon a little bit. Um, and I'm trying to make best of all my situations, and I'm trying to kind of heal and find a routine and find me, because I kind of lose myself a lot of the times because of masking and because of previous traumas that I try to hold back and like not let control my life, but at the same time it backfires, and it's just a lot to kind of take in, and it's been a lot, and so I'm just kind of trying to take it day by day. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I ranted for 7 minutes, and that's a no. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. See it. Buddy, so, it's Saturday, probably around like 3. Sorry guys, I'm so tired. I haven't really been doing too much today. The only thing I got effectively done was made my hair into little tiny ears and made a cup of coffee. I try to like chill out this morning. I need to start getting into some grinding though, because I need to catch my breath. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. There's a lot to do. I need to get some painting done. I bought this new like weekly to-do list thing so I can keep it at my desk and cross things out as the day goes on, starting next week on Monday. Make my life a little easier. Sorry, I was just looking at my drying roses. I don't know why I'm so out of breath, but I just am right now. I got my tattoo done. It's a little like gross because it's bandaged, but you'll definitely see like the short clip of like me at the tattoo shop doing it. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to grind into some painting right now. I have to do at least 25 paintings, and some of them have to be on the or they have to be 8 by 10 and smaller, and then I have to pull up my stuff to get grinding onto my, oh, I don't want to drop that, but to get grinding into my figure drawing homework. Sorry, I totally forgot about it. Figure drawing, I need my newsprint paper. I don't know if I have newsprint, so I'm gonna have to go to the store. I think even though I don't really want to, I might have to either tomorrow or something to go and get some newsprint. so that way I am able to work on it a little bit. Oops. Ooh, where is, oh, it's right here. I'm like totally out of whack today. But that way I am able to kind of work on my gesture homework. We're just doing line gestures. So we're looking at specific forms and then coming up with the gesture and trying to do like the perfect proportions using gesture, which can be a little confusing, but I'm super excited about it. And I know that this class, my professor is absolutely, she's so sweet and really explanatory. So I'm super excited about that. Ooh, car noise. I have some warm coffee because I'm a little bit cold. This actually really gave me some good warmth. And you know, I'm trying to get into the grind even though it's a little late for that, but you know what? For a Saturday, it's okay. I'm trying to, you know, get myself up and going at least, which is what I've been needing, I think. I'm just losing everything today. Oh, it's over here. So I kind of wanted to talk about plans as of right now. So I'm not going to be staying here too long. I will kind of be taking my stuff slowly to my mom's, and I'll stay at my mom's for a little bit, and then only for like a few months, and then I am going to figure out to get my own place. I'm going to talk to banks to see if I qualify for a loan. I'm trying to get into job number 2 to keep myself busy, especially since I have classes and stuff, and I need to actually start applying today, which I haven't been able to do. So time to open up the laptop, time to kind of get started and to just really get everything going. It's gonna be a huge long process, and it's just a lot going on that I know I have to like get into the grind. Especially because I have a lot that needs to get done. Oops, sorry. I'm like going through emails and stuff right now because I'm like, I have no idea what this is. I'll just keep that there because I don't want to touch it. But yeah, there's like so much that needs to get done, and it's a little bit overwhelming and crazy, and I am feeling a specific type of way. I'm kind of feeling not really motivated and tired and sluggish, and so I'm trying to like get back into my grind. And you know, I always go through ups and downs of bursts of things, of how I feel and what I want to do. So today it has to be it. I have to sit here and go through the motions. Oops. So that's kind of what I am doing. So I'm just gonna hurry up, get into this. But yeah, that's kind of it. I'm gonna be back in the classroom on Monday, so you know, I'll kind of show you guys progress of my painting and things like that. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a time lapse. I don't know. I always forget to do time lapse stuff. So, we'll just have to see. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. This is kind of, this is what I kind of have so far. Nothing too crazy into detail, just kind of getting some bushes in. I kind of really like soft effect for some reason. I hate doing clouds, but I always kind of do like a really simple soft cloud effect. I find it a little bit more therapeutic. I still need to do a couple layers of bright white, and I want to do different types of darker greens in the darker areas, and then I'll get started on this little barn. I know the barn I'm going to do like dry brush technique. I'm just kind of playing around with it, but this is super exciting. Also, that's my Monet. But I've been kind of mixing with palette knives and kind of doing some new things, so this is fun. Good morning, guys. Long time no see in the classroom. I came back. I love it in here. I missed it. It's definitely not very bright, but it's also, I suppose, kind of early. I don't know. It just feels weird to be back in here. But I'm happy that I'm back in the room. It really makes me happy. So a lot's probably gonna get done in here. I have a box of goodies. I'm so excited. I think it looks like they're oil pastels. So I got like a set, I think for all the students. I'm not sure though, because there's other boxes in there where I have no idea what they are. So we'll have to see. So today I'm just gonna get all the stuff ready. That was the alarm to say time to clock in, so I clocked in real quick. But yeah, so during class I'm gonna be kind of working on this during like my high school classes when I'm not doing anything. This is for one of my painting projects that I'm working on, so I wanted to kind of play that and stuff. But oops, GL. There we go. Yeah, I forgot my Wi-Fi isn't on right now. So I'm really excited to be back here. There's a lot that's gonna have to get done. Like I need to get a lot of things reorganized. I want to organize because I need to do that, but I also have training to do, so I do have to focus a little bit on the training. And I want to make sure that everything's all in order and that everything is fine. And I had a voice crack. And yeah, so I know that today is gonna kind of be like a very relaxing day. I don't really want to I don't really think I need to do a lot. I do know though that sorry, I want to make sure everything's all plugged in. Make sure my speaker's working, but I just kind of want to make sure that I'm getting everything that needs to be done and doing what I need to do, so that way I can sit there and do all the stuff. It's gonna be a little bit of a because right now it's kind of a little bit of a mess. There's so many things that happened, so short terms, I'm not going to be filming at home because I will be at my mom's, and there's so much noise and stuff going on, so it'll just be dedicated to classroom stuff. I might have like short clips of me working on assignments, but I'm not really going to talk too much. I kind of want to, I might do some speed paintings for my class, or speed drawings for my figure drawing class, but that might be a little bit more selective. So a fair warning. I am going to go ahead and get started though, and I'm going to pull things up. Today we're going to learn how to do our backgrounds for perspective, which is super exciting. I'm really excited about them, so I'm going to pull up some paper. I also want to see if I have newsprint. I don't think I do, but doesn't hurt to try because I have a homework assignment for Jester due tomorrow, and I need 18 by 24 newsprint, so I might have to go to the store and get some, but I think I think this drawing sketch paper will work. I'll make it work, okay? So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey everybody, so just finished my first 2 classes, and what we did was we're doing, I got this off of Pinterest, but Picasso soda can art, and so they just worked on their background. So we worked on learning how to do perspective, 1-point perspective. So they made kind of like a 1-point perspective room, and basically what they're going to do is they're gonna squish their soda cans with their feet, or if they use a hammer, or however they're gonna squish their soda cans, that's what they're gonna do. And they're gonna glue the soda can to the middle here, so whether they have it landscape or portrait style, the soda can will be in the middle, and they're gonna put a design on the outside, which is fun. And then so they're gonna have like really fun, crazy, cool background, so tons of squiggles. However they feel they want to do the background, they're gonna do the background. With the soda cans, they're going to be inspired by Georges Braque, I think his name is, and also Picasso, and they're gonna do cubism work on the soda can, and they're going to do a portrait with that. So we just, like I said, we just kind of did our backgrounds today. So I taught them how to measure and cut the paper down to size. So they're just doing it on 6x9 paper, which, you know, this is like the original size cut down. So I taught them how to measure it and how to cut things out, and to properly understand how to use a ruler, because, you know, math in the morning. And then I taught them how to measure, you know, especially within doing perspective, how we use the rulers, how we use math in this. So it definitely was more like a math lesson, a measuring lesson, which is not my forte. I'm so bad at measuring. It's embarrassing. Like, super embarrassing. But you know what? We're here. We stand. We're good. So yeah, that's kind of what they were working on. My drawing class is doing a reflection drawing. So they're just drawing something with the word reflective. And then my painting class is doing a prompt called Out of the Border, where they put a geometric shape on the middle of the page, where an animal is slightly is in the actual shape, but it's also, you know, portraying like somehow there's pieces of the animal that's outside of the actual shape. So whether that's a hand or a tail, they're putting that there. And the inside of the shape and the animal is in color, and then the outside is in black and white value scale. So it kind of lets them play with ideas and also really understand hues and values and shadowing. So we're kind of really going into detail with a little bit of color theory and adding some really interesting contrast to show them to mix and match, and it doesn't have to all be a specific way, and also give them some different types of creativity to go with it, which is super exciting. I love like new prompts like that. And then my art history class is doing African masks out of cardboard or paper, and they're going to do kind of like a sculpture with it in a sense. Like I said, try to make it very 3D and stuff like that, which is really fun. So that's what they're working on. So the rest of the day is going to be pretty easy for the most part. At least I think it's going to be easy. They kind of like to talk. I'm going to pull up, and I have to finish and do training right now. So I'm gonna start working on the OSHA training. I'm gonna see how long that takes, and hopefully I can knock it out, because it's due in a couple of days, and I didn't get to do it over the weekend because I just didn't get to do it over the weekend. So I'm gonna try my best to work on it and to tackle that. I just went through the box that they left in here, and it's all like the oil pastels that I ordered. So I got a pack of 12 for them, for, you know, because they wanted me to have like individual supplies for each student. So I wanted to make sure they had their own set of oil pastels, because I have tons of oil pastel. They're just pre-used and all in like color coordinated containers. So, and they're all kind of done by warm and cool colors, so that way I have more ability to work with them. I like these like Pentel ones. These are really good, especially for beginners. They work really efficiently, and those are the colors that they have. It's a basic 12 color set, nothing too fancy. And of course, they're more than welcome to utilize it in any type of way that they want. So I just like to make sure I have tons of different varieties for them, so that way they have a lot to work with and that they have stuff to do. So so I'm trying to like kind of like manage that, get that accomplished and done. I have been trying to figure out different ways to put a lot of their things together, especially since my classroom sizes are different now. And then if we are returning sometime within this year, which I don't know, I know they said something in the meeting, but I couldn't quite hear because I was trying to manage my meeting and class, which was not, I was not able to comprehend anything. It was so difficult. And so I have no idea, but I'm just still kind of trying to prepare more for like next year because I don't know if we're coming back, and it's kind of been like off and on and figuring it out. So it's kind of what I've been trying to accomplish, even if it is just like a little bit. I'm just, all I know is that I'm freezing. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Nothing in the room has really changed. Everything's the same. They just put up a new hand sanitizer dispenser in my room right next to the door. So that's there for the kids, like when they come back, and it's easier to just go bloop, all right, there's a hand sanitizer, instead of having me, use the pump. Because they give us these hand sanitizers for us. And so they were gonna have us just do this, but they just decided it'd be easier to have dispensers over on the wall so they can go ahead and grab and as they're coming in. So that makes life just a million times more easier. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that, and I shall talk to you guys later. Bye.